What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So in this video we go over the best and probably funnest way to make money in Mad City. Oh my god, sometimes I hit hell. Both. And before we get into it, make sure to smash that subscribe button and leave a like on the video, as it really does help the channel out. And without further ado, actually, just saying, 5,000 Robux giveaway at 5,000 subscribers. I think I've forgotten to mention that. Still on my mind, still happening, so make sure to smash that subscribe button. Surely 5,000 by the end of the year. And also join my Discord server. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Right, so today we are going to be looking at the, the grinding strat that I use, which is 400,000. It's very, easy, in my opinion. And also, we're going to be looking at how to get motivation to grind. Because the hardest part about grinding is motivation. And I do have some strats for that. You do have to have some certain stuff though, so some of you may be less lucky. So first of all, we're going to look at the actual grinding strat. So what we can do is go on to the Discord server right here, and there is a channel down here called VIP Links, which is the event center. This is the official Mad City Discord, and there are working VIP links here. So to keep in mind, the server does have to be completely empty. So some of these might not work. You could also ask a friend to have access to their VIP server if you don't have access. But there isn't really much that you can do about it if you don't have access to a server, because it relies 100% on a completely empty VIP server. So once you have got your VIP server ready, then you can join it. So I'm going to be joining mine, obviously. And what you can do, well, we're going to go through the grinding method right now. So the first thing that you want to do is escape prison. So yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. It is really annoying when you do get a shiv or a knife. However, the most annoying one is a screwdriver. I don't know why I'm telling you this, because you're gonna find it out eventually, but the most annoying one is a screwdriver. Right, can you mute me and add a time lapse while I escape prison? Thank you. Right, so once you are escaping prison, once you have finally escaped prison, then what you want to do is get out a transport vehicle. So this is preferably air vehicles. You can use the hyperglider, obviously. I personally use the PRR10 as it's right there and it's always accessible to me. And also, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, and also, if you do not have a really fast vehicle, don't worry, you can still do it. It's just going to be a tiny bit slower on the money side, so you're probably going to get an average of 390,000 per hour, but use the default helicopter if you don't have that. So the fastest way to do these is with the fire stuff. You can actually go through 2 at once if you do it just there. So as you can see what I was doing before, I'm still 100% health and I'm going through 2. Most of you probably know that, but it just makes it faster because this relies a lot on timing, because you basically want to finish everything in 7 to 8 minutes. And so, yeah. You can just go ahead and rob the pyramid. Another time lapse here, please. what you want to do is go straight back to the criminal base. So one thing that I actually really like about this grinding session is that because it's in a cycle, if you die, then you lose like 2 or 3 minutes of grinding. You don't use like power that you need. You can also just do like just short cycles, because you know, if you want to, most other grinding methods you use a power and then you get jetpack and all of that stuff, and it just makes it so much more difficult because you have to spend 20 minutes actually setting the grinding up. So next what you want to do is get Scar or the AK-47. The Scar is the best for this, and we want to go straight to the ship. So the ship can spawn while it really depends on how fast you do it, which is the reason it's easier when you're waiting in the water and the ship spawns, which is what it would have been if I got the faster pyramid. So obviously 2 versions of the pyramid. And then what you want to do is obviously use your transport to go over to the ship, and you just want to sit in the water and shoot the things just like this. So one thing that I don't believe that a lot of people know is that when you're under the ship, you actually don't get hit by the missiles, which basically makes it so, well, you can use the Scar up close 100% of the time. You don't have to run away or anything like that. It just makes it so much easier. And so, yeah, well, that's why I like this grinding method, because it's like, you know, you can do, if you have like 10 minutes spare and you find something to do, you're trying to find something to do, you're just like, oh, I'll get 50k in Mad City. It's just as easy as that. And then you just finish it off right over here. The annoying thing that is about the ship is that sometimes when you get like really slow, like there has previously been a time, like it's really annoying when you get like the when you get a knife, a shiv, or a pistol, and then you get a screwdriver, because a screwdriver is by a long way the slowest way to escape out of prison, and then you get the long pyramid, then you would get the ship around there and it does turning. It's just really annoying. So yeah, it's basically 100% based on time, which is good and bad. It means that sometimes it's going to take you 8 minutes, sometimes it can take you like 7 minutes. But obviously you can't do it like super fast, because sometimes you do have to wait like 15 seconds for the ship if you are extra fast. But what we can do here is put it in, and that one probably I didn't actually time it. I probably should have, but it took about, I would say, around 8 minutes or so, and we got 50,000 just there. And you can go faster than that. It might have even been less than 8 minutes. And then you just leave, and then you join again, and you do the same thing. So now we're going to be going over the motivation stuff. So for the motivation stuff, you want to go to the Chrome web store, or I believe that Opera, the browser Opera, already has this, and it's called Picture in Picture. So just search up that, and if it loads, which I'm in my room, which doesn't have as good Wi-Fi. Yeah, there we go. And then it is one of these. Wait, hold on. Let me just find the one. Yes, so it is this one right here. So Picture in Picture, extension by Google. And what you want to do is just add it to Chrome. And that basically means that you can, well, pin it just so it's easier. And this is a completely random account that I just made, so you guys don't see my recommendations and stuff, because there's always going to be that one person that judges it. But we will watch this, and what you can do is just put that there. And if I give you a display capture, then you would be able... Okay, you know what? OBS is being really weird, but basically what it does is it pops it up in a small little window that's at the top, which is really helpful, and you can enlarge it, you can make it smaller, you can move it around, and it just makes it really good. So what you can do with that is that you can go to like popular sites like Crunchyroll or Netflix. Unfortunately, Disney Plus does not support it, which is really annoying. They might actually support it now, I can't remember. Anyway, and you can use that to go. So basically what I do is that I'm currently watching The Dragon Prince, as there is a new season, and I just watch a few episodes a day, and I mainly concentrate on the episode, which is why there is a 500,000 one, but it's a lot more like brain worthy. This is really easy muscle memory stuff, so I focus way more on the episode than what I'm actually playing, and you get money, which is really awesome, and that gives you, well, significantly better uh motivation as you actually have something to do while you're doing it. So unfortunately, if you don't have a laptop, then it is a bit of a problem, but you can literally do that on any laptop. Even if it isn't a good laptop, it's not really going to decrease your FPS. It might by like 5 or so. And if you're on phone, then, well, the only thing I can say is just do it on another device. Is basically it. But so yeah, that is it for this video. I do hope that you guys learned something new, and I hope that it's going to help you grind in the future. I know I am actually starting my grind to 100 million cash, which I aim to get in the next 2 to 3 months or so. I'm going to do 1 million a day, and basically my plan is to watch The Dragon Prince, Avatar again, The Legend of Korra again, the second season of Naruto, since I haven't watched that, and maybe some One Piece or something at the end, considering that like everybody's watching it. Also, yeah, and or I could just go to Marvel movies or something like that. But so yeah, that's it. Adios.